I can't add people from here.
Yeah, I'll do it here. Watch live on.
Can you go to the canvas if you didn't ask somebody?
Yeah, it's one. Okay, I
Anybody
don't
want
know.
to tell a funny joke?
I don't know what's not working. All right. Who do I need to add?
Andrew.
I need the ID number. Where's the student?
Oh, I think I could do it by email.
Okay.
I'll have them for class. Sorry. So do you want to end the meeting?
I'm gonna have to. Is the student here?
Yeah, but I have him right here. Oh. 6, 7, 5, 6. 6, 7, 5, 6, 7.
Cool.
Andrew, check your email.
Or Canvas.
Did you get an invitation? Yeah, okay.
Someone one announcement. I'm gonna say, let's see. Zoom technical tech. YouTube on Zoom. Live on YouTube. YouTube. Access in the middle model. Thanks. Okay. Cool.
Can you see this?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Here we go. All right, y'all. If you know anybody trying to access it from Zoom, you can tell them we're putting it on YouTube. All right, so we're gonna just stream it from YouTube today because Zoom's starting to be silly. So as always, we got to roll with the punches. All right. Well, thank you for making it to this this meeting, this special meeting for 6th and 7th grade. There aren't any 8th graders here, right? Okay, only for 6th and 7th graders. Ms. Angiana, can you put the next screen for me? The reason we called you here is because we're going to have elections coming up. We needed 2 officers for the next school year to lead NJHS, and those officers will be their 6th or 7th graders. Here are the following meetings. I'm sorry you can't really see it on the screen due to the sunlight coming into the cafeteria, but you can access it from the meetings module in Canvas, so you can follow along on the slides that are on there. All right, so today is our meeting. Our next meeting is going to be May 12th. That's going to be the actual elections. And that's just 6th, 7th graders as well. And then May 19th, if you remember, is the last meeting. That's for all members. All right. All right. So the officer elections. So again, we need to elect members. We need to elect members for the next. We need to elect officers for the next school year. Okay. So there's 6 different positions that are open for next school year. There are a couple positions that are only unique to 8th graders. So if you are in 7th grade, it'll only be unique to y'all.
They're expected to be?
Okay, so your expectations. If you choose to run, become an officer, and you are elected by your peers, there's a couple expectations we as advisors have for you. You need to help run the meetings. Like, just can't be me and Ms. Angiano lead the meetings all the time. We expect you to be a leader and lead the organization. You're expected to be at all NJHS events. We expect y'all to be the strongest NJHS members and to be at all events. We expect you to make NJHS your priority. I get it. If you're in athletics, that's cool. But NJHS will also be one of your priorities. So athletics is important to you. NJHS needs to be just as important to you as well. Okay? Same thing goes with band or choir or anything else. You put NJHS at your utmost priority and you choose to become an officer. You need to go to officer meetings. We will have special meetings for officers once a month. And you need to maintain your good grades and you need to maintain good behavior. That should be a given. All right? So here's the timeline of the election. So starting tomorrow, there's going to be an intent to run form. And that's going to be you signing up to run as an officer. Okay? I'm going to ask you which position you're running for and why you want people to vote for you. Okay? That's going to be due on April 21st. So what is that, a week from now? That's going to be due a week from now. Okay, so starting tomorrow, there's going to be an intent to run form on Canvas. If you want to run, you need to fill out the form and turn it in on Canvas by April 21st. Okay. April 28th, will be the deadline to submit a campaign video. Okay. So you will, if you do choose to run, you need to submit a 2-minute maximum campaign video. Just you can do it on your iPad. It's just you explaining why you want to run for the position you're running for and why you want people to vote for you. It doesn't have to be anything special. You don't have to put a whole lot of thought into it, but it must be
Informative.
and it must be appropriate. Okay. Starting May 3rd or May 12th, I will post the campaign videos on Canvas for NJHS members to view. Okay. And that's where the members are going to see who they want to vote for. Okay, that's going to be your time. Your video is going to be your way of campaigning. Okay, and between May 3rd and May 12th, NJHS members will be able to do the video of who's running and make a good decision on who they want to vote for. Okay. Then on May 12th, that's the actual election. It says meeting, but it's not really going to be a meeting. It's just going to be me and Ms. Angiano down here with ballot boxes. And you just come and vote and you leave. That's it. Okay. May 12th, you'll come, vote for whoever you want to be the next officers, and then you leave. There's nothing to it from there. At 6 p.m. that night, the election results will be announced on Canvas. Okay? So if you're not on Canvas, you need to be on Canvas. Okay, does everybody have a Canvas? Is everybody on there? Good. If you're not on there, you can come see me or Ms. Angiano after the meeting today and we'll get that worked out. Okay? But again, May 12th, the announcements for who won, the results will be posted on Canvas. And then at the last meeting, May 19th, those people are going to be announced and shown to the rest of the NJHS. Okay? Any questions about that? Right, and this timeline is going to be posted on Canvas as well. I'm going to have a whole module just on the election. All right. Any questions? Okay, Ms. Ambiana. So here are the positions that are available. We're going to talk about each one. So, president. The president is the person who runs NJHS. They are the leader of NJHS. They take care of not only the organization, but they take care of their members. They make sure to be a leader and to be a friend to all of the members in NJHS. All right. On top of that, they represent NJHS on the campus and district level. Okay. So if there's ever a district event or a campus event, the president will be representing NJHS. All right. Obviously, during the induction ceremony, our president led the entire thing. That will also be expected of you for next week. Vice president assists the president on anything she or he may need. The vice president is also dedicated to NJHS. And when the president can't be at a certain place representing NJHS, the vice president will step in and serve in that capacity. The vice president and the presidency positions are only available to next year 8th graders. So you have to be a 7th grader this year to run for those two positions. You understand? All right. So again, if you're going to be an 8th grader next year, which means you're a 7th grader this year, you're eligible to run for president or vice president. If you're going to be a 6th grader, if you're going to be a 7th grader next year and you're currently a 6th grader, you'll have to wait another year before you can run for president and vice president, okay? Ms. Angiana, anything to add there?
If you want to run for president or vice president, make sure you like public speaking, okay? Make sure you like meeting people. Because when you have to go to these events, you're going to have to talk to people who you may not know. When you go to the induction ceremony, you're going to have to speak in front of all the parents. So make sure that's something you're interested in. If not, you're just going to be up there scared to talk, and it's going to be very embarrassing. So make sure you like to talk if you want to be president or vice president.
Yes. All right. So there are other positions open to all. Okay. These aren't just for 8th graders next year. So there's secretary. The secretary, the official job and duties of the secretary is to take notes at all meetings. So that's basically what we'll expect of you. We'll expect you to make sure you take roll of food at the meeting. You'll help the vice president and president whenever they need. The secretary sends out emails to people if the president or vice president needs anything done.
They will work the slideshows.
Yeah, they'll work the slideshows as well, right?
Fun.
They'll get to help design the slideshows.
Yeah.
The treasurer, all right? So technically, the treasurer doesn't touch the money. That's against district policy. Only me and Ms. Angiana are allowed to touch the money. But the treasurer is in charge of making sure to fundraisers are organized, that no money is being stolen, that money is going to me and Ms. Angiana to collect. So the treasurer is making sure that we are getting a healthy amount of flow, which means they get to sit on the fundraiser committee. They get to lead the fundraiser committee. The treasurer makes sure that we are always getting funds into the treasury.
Treasurer, you can't let us go broke. If we have events and we want food, we gotta have money for it. So treasurer is in charge of that.
And that's another thing, when we plan events, the treasurer needs to plan, all right, how much money is that going to cost?
Mm-hmm. So if you like money, maybe you can be treasurer.
Science.
Yes, if you're good at STEM. Not us.
All right, parliamentarian. So a parliamentarian is in charge of making sure that we are following the bylaws of NJHS. We have bylaws. We don't know what bylaws are. So who knows what the Constitution is? Okay, y'all learned that in social studies. So Constitution tells us how a country runs, right? Bylaws tell us how NJHS runs, how our organization runs. It tells us what officers there are, how long those officers get served, what the dues are. Anyway, so the bylaws run the entire NJHS. It's basically like our holy document or form. It keeps us
It's our Bill
together.
of Rights.
It's our Bill of Rights, it's our Constitution for NJHS, okay? So the parliamentarian makes sure that we're following the bylaws, we're not doing anything unconstitutional or that goes against the bylaws. And if anybody has any question about, well, can we do that? Let's say that in the bylaws, we go to the parliamentarian again. Okay, so the parliamentarian is like the one making sure that we're sticking to the rules. The historian, this is a new one. So the historian is in charge of making sure that pictures are being taken at all events, that a scrapbook is being put together for every year. So at the end of each year, we would like to see a scrapbook put together for the entire school year, along with a slideshow that kind of shows what our year looks like as well. And so whenever the yearbook, school yearbook needs pictures from NJHS, it'll be the historian's job to find pictures of different events we've done and send it to Ms. Dell or the yearbook people. So if think about these officer positions, officers will each head a committee, which means they're going to be in charge of a specific committee. So they not only just do the jobs that pertain to them, they're in charge of making sure that our chapter is running well and that everybody's healthy. Okay. Oh, and you also get to hang out in the Samiano.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it's the best part. We're actually cool.
I don't know.
I don't know about free, but we might have snacks.
You might have snacks.
Hard might.
Does anyone have any questions? Officer, dates, times? Yes, sir. Back there. Okay, so there are going to be times where next year is going to be different. Okay, next year we're going to have 7th graders meet. What is it? 7th graders meet on Monday. PM after school.
What grade did?
Okay, and then 8th graders have it after. Right, last period. Right, so the way it'll work will be 8th graders will have their meeting in the morning, and 7th graders will have their meeting in the afternoon. So that way we don't interfere with athletics. That's how it's going to work. Okay. The officer will be expected to show up before the morning meeting. To kind of go to our classroom, and we'll talk about what we need to talk about to be prepared for the meeting. Any questions? Yes.
So I'm playing football next year. So does that mean we'll have 8th graders will have?
Yes. So if you're playing football next year, you only miss practice once, and your coaches will understand. Your coaches will understand. Believe it or not, your coaches support what we do here at NJHS. You go to athletics every day. You only see us once or twice a month. Okay, so your coaches will understand if you're able to miss practice. Okay, we talk to them. They get it. Yeah. Anybody else? Yes. Oh, so the land and park sign-up sheet, we're still working that out with the park superintendent. If anything changes, there's going to be an announcement, okay? But once the sign-up sheets go out, there's also going to be an announcement, okay? Anybody else? All right. Well, again, there's going to be a sign-up sheet to sign up for running. That'll all come out tomorrow, okay? So if you have any questions at all, come talk to me this on Jan. Other than that, y'all are just have a great day, y'all.